We are going to build a blueprint for a life after work that's not just long, but one that's deeply and truly fulfilling. You ever feel like that? This quote from the Timeless Elderly Wisdom video, it really hits on a huge anxiety for so many retirees. The rigid structure of a job is gone, and suddenly you're faced with all this time. And it can feel kind of empty, unstructured, even like you're just adrift. So, what's the secret? Well, it isn't just about finding ways to fill the hours. The real key is to build a life with intention. We've got to stop looking at retirement as the end of the road and start seeing it for what it is, our greatest project yet. So, how do we even start to reframe this challenge? Let's use a really powerful metaphor here. You are the architect of your new life. And right now, you are standing in front of a wide open blueprint, ready to get started. Think about it. Instead of a void left by your job, this is your chance to construct something magnificent, something that is uniquely you. It is the ultimate opportunity to build a life by design, one intentional brick at a time. So, how do we build it? Well, any strong structure needs a solid foundation, right? A strong, fulfilling retirement is built on 4 of these foundational pillars. They provide the structure, the meaning, and the stability you need to not just get by, but to truly thrive. Okay, let's dive right into our first pillar, daily purpose. This is all about finding your why each and every morning. It's the engine that gets you out of bed, excited for whatever the day holds. The Life Advice for Older People source really stressed this. Hobbies are so much more than just a way to pass the time. They keep your brain buzzing, they slash your stress, and they give you that incredible feeling of accomplishment. So whether it's writing your story or finally learning that guitar riff, find what sparks that fire in you. And a big part of purpose comes from growth. Experts from Tennessee Behavioral Health really emphasize how crucial it is to keep challenging your mind. And it doesn't have to be a huge commitment. We're talking just 15 to 30 minutes of learning something new every day. It could be a new language on an app or just listening to a podcast. It all works to keep your brain young and agile. And get this isn't just some feel-good idea. The actual data shows that having a purpose has real, tangible, life-extending benefits. Giving back, whether it's through volunteering or mentoring, doesn't just add life to your years, it can literally add years to your life. Of course, you can't build your masterpiece if your tools, your body and your mind, aren't in top shape. And that brings us right to our second pillar, well-being. This is all about having the physical and mental energy to actually enjoy the purpose you've just created. Let's start with something fundamental, sleep. A study in Nature Communications found that people over 50 who get less than 6 hours of sleep a night have a 30% higher chance of developing dementia. That just goes to show you, sleep is not a luxury. It is a non-negotiable for keeping your mind sharp. Fueling your body the right way is just as critical. The National Institute on Aging suggests focusing on foods that are packed with nutrients. And look, it doesn't have to be complicated. We're talking simple swaps, like choosing oatmeal over a sugary cereal. That one change can make a huge difference in your daily energy and help lower your risk of chronic diseases. And listen, you do not need to run a marathon. In fact, all the experts agree that consistency is way more important than intensity. Research has even shown that a simple 10-minute walk can boost your brain function and lift your mood. The trick is to just find some movement you enjoy and make it a non-negotiable part of your day. And all this really brings us to the power of prevention. As health experts recommend, taking charge of your own health with regular checkups is an absolute cornerstone of aging well. Don't wait for problems to show up. Be proactive about your well-being. A strong life is never built alone. And that brings us to our third pillar, which is all about those vital social connections that support our well-being and just bring joy to our days. It's interesting. The Timeless Elderly Wisdom video pointed out that loneliness is a major health risk in retirement. But here's the good news. Fighting it can be pretty simple. We're talking small, consistent efforts. A weekly lunch, a quick phone call, joining a club. These things can reduce stress, boost happiness, and believe it or not, even strengthen your immune system. A therapist named Sophie Kress gave some advice that really gets to the heart of this. It's not just about the number of connections you have. It's about the quality. Being open, really sharing, and actively listening. That's how we build truly deep bonds. And that can be one of the most rewarding projects of this whole phase of life. Okay, finally, let's secure the whole foundation with our fourth pillar. This is all about creating the financial and physical safety that allows you to live out your purpose without worry. It's what gives you true peace of mind. On the financial side of things, it is never too late to bolster your savings. In fact, financial planners at John Hancock love to point out that the IRS actually lets you save more once you turn 50 through what are called catch-up contributions. It's a fantastic opportunity to top off that nest egg. But hey, security isn't just about money, right? It's also about your physical environment. The National Institutes of Health points out that preventing falls is absolutely critical. A quick 3-minute scan of your home for hazards like loose rugs or poor lighting can make a huge difference in creating a safer space to live. So this all really comes down to a crucial shift in how you think about things. It's not just about saving money anymore, but about creating a strategy for how you'll use it. A clear plan for your expenses and how you'll draw down funds, that's what turns a pile of savings into a reliable stream of income for the incredible life you've designed. So, there you have it. That's the blueprint for a retirement built firmly on our 4 pillars: daily purpose, lifelong well-being, lasting connections, and, of course, future security. And if you remember one single thing from all this, let it be this: you are the architect. This next chapter isn't something that just happens to you. Every small intentional choice you make is another brick you're laying in the magnificent structure of your life. So, what's it going to be? Will it be a phone call to an old friend, a 10-minute walk around the block, or maybe just writing down the first 3 things on your bucket list? The power to build this incredible future is in your hands, right now.